I've never seen anybody this good at anything than Harry Mack is at freestyling.
We should have. You think he would come on for like a 10-minute?
Maybe, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Like,
Can I freestyle for you? So why don't you throw out a word?
Like, Harry, stop freestyling.
I can't.
Don't want you to freestyle.
H Mac on the corner in the lot
Help me, guys.
putting words up. I can't say.
He's so good.
I can't. I've never seen any.
Yeah. And he brings so much joy to people also.
Thank you so much, man. I can do that impression, but the freestyle is too hard.
And then he goes
man.
back to his tent and sleeps under a bridge.
Something.
I'm really curious about his day-to-day financials, about what his situation is. Because he's so good at something that doesn't seem to make you any money.
That's not true.
No, he doesn't
No.
rap. He doesn't do tracks on people. He doesn't like get paid to rap on people's tracks.
No, but he does like nursing homes and insurance.
Does he?
No.
What does he do? I really want to know.
First of all, he has a following.
I feel like the government should write him a check every month.
I
just for
understand.
being
No,
that good.
I think I don't know his financials, but listen, if you have an audience,
Yeah.
you have brand sponsorships and brand deals that are some income for content creators. He's a content creator.
But some of his videos are not. I'm floored by how unviral they are. Like they'll have 2,000 likes, and I'm like,
oh, I see. You just think it's so undeserved. He deserves so much more.
I think he deserves.
He is
so
touring
much.
and he is busy. I think
Oh,
it's
he
just.
is?
Yeah,
Like live events and stuff?
he does live where they throw up words on the screen and he keeps.
Oh, that's
freestyling.
cool. Okay, so maybe that's
So
how
he's
he does
making
it.
it.
Okay.
He's doing it. Patience.
You know my
just mind blowing freestyle.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
Have you listened to my first million? That show?
Yes, a little bit.
I
Podcast, right?
Yeah, I'm like a little embarrassed about how much I like it, but what they do is they'll talk. I just listened to an episode where they'll bring on a successful businessman and then talk to them super details, like tell me how much money you spend every month and what you spend it on.
I like that.
So like a guy just came on, he's like I spend probably like $150,000 a month, and they're like, on what? And they get into it. Like I would love to do that with like our guests. Like, how do you pay your electric bill?
Right. It is a fascinating area of life that for some reason has, like, there's a lot of wealth content out there, but there's not a lot of numbers, dollars and cents content.
Yeah.
There is something about money that is so protected and kept private. I don't know where that comes from culturally, but think about it. Everyone talks about success and general wealth and accomplishment. Like that's all over the place. But no one talks about what you're talking about. Wait a minute. Okay, babe. How much do you make? Yeah. How much is that amount? Yeah. What are your expenses? Like that's the stuff that's helpful. Yeah. Not like the inspiration porn, right? Yeah. Like it also, that could be informative and educational, but even in the most, like even in sophisticated business school, right? They're not like, they don't talk about that. What do I know about business school? I'm just saying you don't see that much of that information divulged. Yeah. Sometimes you'll see like Gary V's on the Nelk Boys are like, how much do you make a year? You know, like they'll like ask him a question like that. And it's a fun question and it's a viral moment because everyone kind of wants to know. Like, what are you making for this and this? But it's very rarely openly broken down. And
it's so much less interesting also. Like
what?
It's so much less interesting to know someone makes $100 million a year because that's not, you can't even understand what that means. Right. But you can understand I give my nanny $60,000 a month to watch my kids. Then you're like, oh wow, you need to make a lot of money to do that. Right. And like that, and you're like, how much would I have to make to do that? And I'm like, what would I have to do that? Like, makes it a lot more concrete.